All right, I couldn't figure out how to move this tripod around to get it down. The remote's freaking me out, but this is what I found in the back. And everything's pretty cleared out. Yeah, it'll be some little stuff, but there were matted up straw, some cardboard. That was all stuff from last year. It was at the very bottom, and I turned it. I don't know when I turned it, but I turned it. A little thing about my composting methods. I'm somewhere in between. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I seem to be able to make compost for next year. I'm not by any means saying that I know anything, or the only thing I'd say that I did pretty much spot on are building these bins the way I did, and put some pallet pieces here and there. So this one's actually screwed in, so they slide down as you see me taking them out. But that's about it. But check them out. I'm gonna get my fork. I'm gonna pull them out and show you. They're like roots, little tiny hair roots. You can see them coming in the back. I don't know if it's the camera. You can see them there. I probably pull them out by hand. You see them? Oh, I don't know what they're from. I've been turning it over, throwing it in the other one. I figure the roots, they won't have, no contact with nothing. I doubt they're going to keep growing. Maybe I'll just leave them in here while I put that stuff in there. But, oh, you see how hard they're in there? Sure, if I was like a real plant person, I'd smell them and be like, yeah, that's a weedy willow palm native to the south northeast. It was imported from Paraguay in 1720 to help the songbirds. I don't know, but I'll leave it there. I'm gonna pull them out with a fork. Where's the fork? The fork, a new fork, because I broke my other one. Ooh. You see that stuff? That's a good bit of stuff. It's all kind of matted in there. Probably really good stuff. I think I'm just gonna leave it on the bottom for when I turn the other one in. Help it out. It'll be like a little starter or something like that. Hopefully it's not from like some bad detrimental tree, like a black walnut tree that makes things poisonous. Because I think I have a couple of those trees. I've been trying to identify them and I kind of can't. If I find them walnuts and the tree's grown in places, and I read about them and I'm like, they're poisonous. So I was a little disheartening, but I have a couple apps for tree identification. This is the greatest shot ever too, by the way. But I can't pick them out. But look at that. It's just crazy. Oh. Ooh, that one's pretty thick. Let's get rid of that one. I don't know what kind of tree they are. This is kind of built into a hillside. I dug it out a little bit. And so here's the actual bottom right here. This is some chicken wire in there just to hold things together. But I don't know, that stuff looks pretty nice. But I think I'm gonna leave that in here. A nice base for the gook that I'm going to be turning into it. So I'm going to take the rest of that out, get it away, and yeah, then I'll start turning that guy into here, and that's going to be sloppy. Alrighty, here's what I came up with. I dug that out more in the back, and I spread it out. I figured it's a nice base. Those things maybe will help. Maybe some worms will dig that stuff. Is that crooked? And here's what I got. I turned it into here, and this stuff's looking it's looking pretty good. As far as compost goes. I'd like Charles Dowding to watch this video and then comment and say, yeah, Noah, perfect. Or what exactly are you doing? You can still see some bits of straw and stuff. This is the stuff that was on the very bottom, and now it's on the top. But I need to take a little small, there's some chunks of stuff in there. Small mental note of where it's at. And after winter, see if it how far it falls back down. So now, yuck, this guy. So we're gonna turn this guy in here because it's due for a turn, and I might have to go get some water to put on there. But I'll set the camera up again. I think the camera's pretty neat. But wanted to show you what it looks like on the bottom. I mean, it's definitely gonna rot. You can see the bottom frame and everything now. But this is the second full year. I made these last summer, so they've been up a year, a little over a year. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna take these boards out because these boards here should fit that on this. Yeah, I'm gonna set that one aside for later because it doesn't have a hole. These boards should fit in here. Ooh, I don't know what that was. I think the wood is expanding and contracting and all that stuff. Let's see if this guy does fit. Like a glove. So I'm losing light here. I'll leave this on. All that stuff on top's pretty green. The stuff on the bottom's probably broken down a good bit, a little bit. I'm gonna try to, keep the really not so broken down stuff in the middle. Like I said, plus I'm gonna be adding some stuff from cutting the grass and stuff coming up, and I'll mix it by hand, mix it up. Hopefully get this pile heating back up. It's not the most pleasant of operations, and it doesn't smell. I'm not going because it smells. It just looks gross, and a lot of it's cardboard. It looks gross. If I got another fork, I'm gonna get it. If anybody's wondering, what you see going there, the white stuff, I just shredded up paper, junk mail, stuff like that. Or shredded up cardboard, whole cardboard, kitchen scraps, yard clippings. I'm trying to stay away from a lot of leaves because they seem to get, they hold up, they don't break down fast enough. But that's what you're seeing as I'm turning it. Just grass, kitchen scraps, cardboard, hay, straw, whatever you want to call it. Shredded up paper, things like that. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna shut the camera off because I'm running out of light. I don't know how it's gonna look, but I'll bring it back as soon as I get that over, and I'm spreading it out and mixing it up as I'm putting it in there, so the browns and the greens get mixed up, and hopefully everybody heats back up. I'm probably get a little water tomorrow, get on there, And once I start doing the last grass cut, and I will have some leaves, some really chopped up fine leaves this year put in there. Mix it up, more water, keep adding all winter. But I'm gonna get on doing this. And oh, she's blinking. I'll see you guys in a bit.